This album had so much inspiration spewing out of it. And what I mean by that is you can see it through the new girls in the music industry today. Beyonce, Rihanna, Ciara, Normani, Aaliyah, Britney Spears. Channel. Today I am going to be reviewing the Rhythm Nation era by Miss Janet Jackson, the one and only. And I'm really excited about this because I get to end the era finally. Like, I feel like we've been in this era for a long time and we finally get to start the next era. And I looked at the album and oh my god, there is 28 songs on this album. Girl, what are you thinking? 28 songs? I know they're gonna be good, but 28 songs? I'm gonna have to either break that album reaction up into 2 different videos, or what I usually do is I'll react to like 2 videos so I don't have to react to them while I'm reacting to the album. So it's just less songs, so it's a shorter amount of time, but 28 songs. I'm just really shook because this album had like 20 songs on it, if I'm not mistaken. But let's get into this. First, we're gonna start with the overall album review. This album had so much inspiration spewing out of it, and what I mean by that is you can see it through the new girls in the music industry today. Beyonce, Rihanna, Ciara, Normani, Aaliyah, Britney Spears. Even, I named a lot of black girls, but the white girls also took inspiration from Miss Janet, especially this Rhythm Nation era. Even Michael Jackson had some inspiration, or took some inspiration from this album and era. It's crazy. I feel like she made this album to make people feel something, feel better through music, and it worked out. Like, she did the hell out of it. The album is just full of good sounding, feel good songs, and that's a perfect album to me. Like, if you're going to make people feel stuff through music, that's the way to do it, is the way that Janet did it. Somebody's at my door. Somebody's at my door. Oh well. Like I said, going back into the 28 song album, this album was long as well, but it's worth the listen. And I know that's how the next album will be. I think it's called Janet. But either way, it's worth the listen. And I'm not mad at it that it's long. I'm mad that reacting to a 28 song album is going to be tough, because it's already hard reacting to songs that are albums that are hour long. It's just, I don't know, it's just a lot. But there could be a lot of interludes and like short songs. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't wait for that either way, so don't think I'm like hating or nothing. I cannot wait for that. Okay, now we're going to talk about my top 5 from this album, songs from this album. My number 5 is Miss You So Much. The video was really good, but that song was just like, yes, I love R&B Janet, I really do, and she snapped with this song. Number 4 is Lonely. Again, I love the sad songs. You guys already know, but that song in particular was just like, yes, 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 I need more of that. And I heard this next album, this 28 song album, is going to be more R&B-ish, and I cannot wait. I really can. Number 3 is Someday Is Tonight. Again, like, I just love the vibed outness of everything that she does, you know. Let's keep going. The next, number 2 is Black Cat. That song is so, like, dynamic and so, I don't want to say aggressive, but so intense, and I love that a lot. But my number one song is Rhythm Nation. Going back to what I was saying of making people feel something through music, this song in particular was that song. It was the self-titled song of this album, and it deserved that, you know, ranking of being number one because it's so good. Let's continue. Okay, on to the videos. My favorite, or my top 3 favorite videos from this era. Number 3 is Miss You Much. Like I said, that video is really good. I love the black and whiteness of it. It really just like captivated you, and just like you had to pay attention to it. But also with her voice, like the voice, not her voice, the song fit the video so well, and I love that. She knew what she was doing. Number 2 is Escapade. What a glorious, big, like, celebration of a video. It really reminded me of her song Live For Now. I think that's what it's called. One of her, like, newest songs that she just released. Was it last year? It might have been the year before that, but I think it was last year. That's what it reminded me of, and I was just, like, blown away. I love it. I love that video so much. It's so lively, if that makes sense. But my favorite video of this era was the Rhythm Nation video for multiple reasons, because it's just so, the black and whiteness of it, the choreography of it, the power of it. It just gave me that, like, yes, like black women, you know. I love it so much. I could really talk about that video all day. I really could. She really snapped in there. And I love the setting of it. Like, was that like back house, or not back house, it was like I don't know what it was. But it was everything. That's what it was. Okay, now let's move on to my top 3 performances. Number 3 is Escapade 1999 or 1990 AMAs. Again, that song is so lively and so, I don't know, it's so spiritual and so like just loud, if that makes sense. Not loud in a bad way, but just like big. Like, I can't explain it, but those descriptive words that I just said, she used those in a performance, and I absolutely love that so much. Like, it really shows. Okay, number 2 is Black Cat, the VMAs. I don't know what year this was exactly, but that song and her, just the way that she like got down and did her thing was just so inspirational. Like, I know the black female artists of my generation watch that and we're just like, wow, that is my girl. Because I'm not an artist or anything, but I remember watching my favorite artists at the VMAs and at the BET Awards and the Grammys and stuff like that, and just being like, oh my God, I love it. And it doesn't just have to be inspiration for like music, okay? Inspiration, you could be inspired by anybody and be inspired by their mind, be inspired by the way they speak. Like, there's a lot of things to be inspired about, and I feel like Janet Jackson is really one of those girls that inspire thousands of people, no, millions of people. Okay, my number 1 favorite is the HBO special. I love that performance so much. You guys, this era was a lot, okay? It was a lot. Not in a bad way either. I feel like I say that and like I say things and I feel like people take it as bad, but not in a bad way at all. It was a lot in a good way. Like, I'm so happy I could be a part of this and you guys could come with me through it. I just love it. I really do. But I guess that's it, you guys. Let me know your favorite things about this era. Let me know your top 5 songs from the album. Let me know your favorite videos and performances. But I guess that's it, you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and bye.